Hello! Next time I should press record before I start. Hi, this is Mary Kay with The Artful Journey, and I welcome all of you to my show. And I hope that you enjoy yourself while you're watching the show and have a good time, All right, hold on one second here. I'm having issues. Trying to bring my peoples up here. Gotta plug yours in here. Why's everybody? Why's everything so crazy? Okay, here we go. Plug it in. Plug it in. I know, I gotta talk to myself when I'm doing this. There we go. I gotta take my little cords and put them up so the chair don't roll over on them. Here we go. Here we go. Walking down the street with plenty of looks from everyone we meet. Oh, let's turn that off. Let's mute that. Hi, Gail. Welcome. I thought I told, I put it out there. I probably should have, Lala will find us soon. I'm sure. She's probably sleeping in. Clean my voice. Hey, hey. So, just going back with this and putting these pages in. But well, I guess I'll just put those in later. I was thinking, because I got this book here, which I don't want to tear it apart. I probably just want to make copies. Because it would probably be a really good, birthday book for somebody. Oh, that's the 12 Days of Christmas. That's the wrong one. But I have that Raggedy Ann one that I want to put in this one. But we'll wait on that. So, I am just going to put these pages in here. Oh, I know that I did this. All right. I know I poked holes in this. Where are they? There it is. I knew I poked holes in this. All right, now I need a... All right, this is what I need to do. I need to put these all up in here. See, I thought, I'll go halfway and have it half ready, and then I'll just have to sew it in, and I'm good to go, right? But that's not always the way it works. So I know I told Lala that I was going to be here, so let me just email her just to make sure she realized I'm on. Let's see here. She's probably still sleeping. No, it says live. Okay. Live. I just sent her a message here. Let's go back. Oh, I know I could do that. Huh. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now I'm delayed. Oops. All right. So that's all taken care of because she's off work today, and I just wanted to let her know. I just can't find the big the big clip, you know. So I'm just using this little paper clip. There she is. She was on Facebook looking for me. Silly girl. I'm going to push this up this way because it's tighter up there. That way it'll hold it better. So we're just doing this little book here, just getting it all ready to go. So that's the one I want. Hello, la la. La 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 la. Should have sent a message to Susan too, huh? Let me go back and send Susan a message. Let's see here. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. Do do do. See if she'll be awake. Susan. God, I got a lot of Susan friends. Oh, here she is. And she's connected. There we go. And here we come back. And I just did. I was looking for your notice earlier, and then I gave up and went to take a shower. And I sat down 2 minutes before you started. See? Look at that. Now you're all clean. That's just awesome. I'm glad you took a shower for my show. That's awesome. I just love that. Oh, good to Cheryl. Yeah, I know. That's awesome. So I should make sure that this is upside right. It is. Thank goodness. And then I'm going to tuck one hole up here. Now that's that second one down. I have so many holes punched out here because I was having issues. All right, I have to, so it's this one right here. Ouch. Poke my finger. So it's that one right there. Wait, where did it go? That's right. Lisa is working, yes. And she usually comes on about her break time. So she'll just be poking in. I can text her. I'll just text her. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, so here we go. Get back to this. So that goes right there. I'm gonna move it around so it gets bigger. If I can find it. Well, if I can't make it bigger from that, I'm gonna make it bigger from this. Because I want to be able to put that through anyways, so it's right there. Right there. There it is. Right there. Now it came through lickety split. Look at that. Hey, JL. Yes, she is. I am so glad. Sorry for the wiggle. A little bit of a earthquake there. Little bit of an earthquake. So I pre-poked the holes in here earlier. JL, what's your first name? Ooh, watching and working. Working like a job or working on a project? JL. Alright, these are just giving me issues here. Alright, and it's going through. What pages it went through, I don't know. Went through the first one. So we're through the first one. We're just going to go through that first one. And then we're going to open it back up. Let's see if we might count, right? When I lived in South Carolina, they'd add extra word, might can't. Oh, stuff retired, huh? That's cool. Well, guess what, guys? I start my new job on Monday for sure. And that's, you know, teaching the art to the kids. And what is it? And what is my and? And I have 4 days in a week, and they had said, oh, we might only be able to get 2, but I have 4 days. So, and I have the first class, I have one class, I have 11 kids, and then the other class, I have 3, which is a good number, you know? Oh, I'm sorry you had a relapse and grieve. Oh. So it's, you know, it's after school program. So it's from 3 to 5:45. So it might even be from 2:45 to 5:45. So it's about 2 hours. All right. So I had to do this. Do this 1 page at a time because I could not find the holes. Sounds like a personal problem, right? I'm still praying, gal. And just remember that little guy, he's always going to be in your heart. Of course, if we talk about it, it's hard. Sometimes it's harder. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Last night I was like, yeah! Oh. Is this one? Look, I got all 3 signatures in here and I'm only doing the 1. Alright, let's just put these over here. So I'm not like fighting with those 2. I gotta push this through. Sometimes it's just a little rough there. One of these days I'm going to have a needle that's going to be perfect, you know. That's going to have the point on it and go through and just be perfect. And I'm going to be using the smaller thread and I'm going to be able to do the buttons and... Oh, buttons! I was going to use those 1 buttons. Where are they at? Where are they at? What did I do with them? Are they in this one? They're not in that one. Are they in this one? Let me just see. No, they're not in that one. They're in this one. They're in this one, right? This is the one I threw all those chipboard buttons into. Let's see if I can find them. Because they have the bigger holes. Ooh, but even this, you know. Wouldn't that be pretty on the back? Ooh. I want buttons. Where did those buttons go? Button, button. Who's got the button? Need to go to the store and find buttons with bigger holes in them. Which reminds me, I have a friend at work who's working on crocheted items. I'm just looking through this thing here. She's working on crocheted items, and she needs buttons. She needs the bigger buttons. Here's one. Is that one? No, that's not. That's a real button. Found one. That's a real button. That holes are too small. All right, so let me see what else I got here. Look, it's the seal of approval. All right, so I'm going to put all of these back in the front. Let's just make sure I'm not covering up a button. All right, these are all going back in the front. You know, if I find a smaller needle, then it'll have a smaller eye, and it won't fit my thread. You know what? I'm just gonna glue buttons on the back. I don't want to look for them anymore. That's that. I will just glue buttons on the back, because that works just as well. Oh yeah? Oh. There we go. We are just going to finish this book, and then I got something else to show you too. If it goes underneath, it's not going through. There we go. All right. So we want one of these to go underneath this thing. And we want to make sure that this is tight. So make sure that it's tight back here too. And it is. And then we are going to tie it. Tie. And snip. There we go. And that's signature number 1. Yay! And then, this is not, it may or may not be enough. Oh, let's just get another one. That way I'm good. Oh, man. Where's the end? Is that it? Oh, here it is. There's the end. Just get enough out for 2 signatures, and I don't have to cut anymore. Oh, really? Well, you know, I did pick up these. They have a large hole. And they're smaller. They're thinner. They're tapestry needles. But I want to get the wax string. And I'll have to go on to Amazon to see if I can find some of that wax string. Because I don't have any money other than Amazon money, so. Sometimes if you go back through the holes and make sure that they are bigger, and it makes it easier for you. Oh yeah, I have a little tub thingy hanging off of a towel rack that I got from IKEA. So I have these little containers hanging off of it. And I keep them in that. Because one fell behind my desk. Wow. Didn't I finish these? Huh. Oh yeah, I did. So I'm just going to go through each one and make sure that they're big. Big holes. There we go. And there's one there. There. And it makes it a little easier. This is upside down. And the way I could tell that this was upside down, one is how it was positioned on the book here, and two, these hearts were upside down. That's how I told myself it was upside down. Oh, really? Oh, I know. And then there's also the leather making ones. Needles that you can use. You just have to make sure your holes are bigger. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the same paper clip that way. Kind of that way. Anyways. And this one looks like the one that I made bigger. Oh, and the way I made my holes in there, of course, this template that I made, I just, made the holes even and put them in. But, of course, I don't know, when I punched it through there, it didn't, I had like 2 extra holes. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. It was a sleepy day. Oh, that didn't go all the way through. Oh, yes, it did. Whew, scared me. There we go. Go through this last hole. See, it's just real simple to do this. Really, it is. I'm behind. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm delayed. Alright. So I put that through there. Where is that coming out? Oh, I was like, what? What do you mean I put that through there? All right, I have to pull this around so that way I don't get it caught. And this came out, but I don't want it to. I don't want to pull it all the way out. So my husband woke me up at 5:30 this morning. I could not go back to sleep. And I got paid today. All good things. Let's see here. Pull this. Pull this. Wait, pull this. No, I'm pulling this and I'm pulling this. There we go. Just want to make sure it's going to be tied on there. Pull that through there. You never used waxed before? Well, I saw Gail Agostinelli use it. And it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. I've always used this because, one, I have an abundance. And it always seems to go right with the colors of what I'm using. Kinda. But, you know, I mean, this one matches pretty good. Right? Okay. Alright. Make sure that goes right through everything. Gail Agostinelli, yeah, I like her. She does some great work. You know what? It's going through somewhere, but I don't know where. It's going through the first one. Sorry. I have to say sorry right away. Because my thing, I hit the thing and it was going crazy. You guys are doing a little earthquake dance. Yeah, and she just got back from a retreat too. And my friend who does her retreats asked me, "Are you coming to my retreat?" And I had to tell her no, because can't afford it. And I'm starting a new Bible study. So, that long one, I did a long one. It was a journey. Jig. You doing a jig? You're having a jig. There's the jig. Gosh, that was like, I'm like way behind. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that jig. Sorry about the jig. Oh man. I was watching this show, or it was a story, and it was about little people. And this one guy was having problems with his land. And his friend said, "Well, let me just do a little walk about your land." And the guy goes like, "Okay." And evidently, he was saying that there were little people as well as Bigfoot. I wonder if Bigfoot ever steps on the little people by accident. That would be terrible. Oh, she is. She is the sweetest person. Yeah. I was watching Gypsy Rose. I think that's what her name is. And she's the one who did these pockets that I thought was so cool. Gypsy Rose. Gypsy Rose Paperie, I think is her thing. But the pockets were, I got those from her. Her idea. I don't know if it was her idea, but she's the one that had them on her page. So I just like it. You know, the one where I folded the paper in half on this one? This part? She had those on hers. So that was kind of cool. I like that idea. But I forgot to do one on these. Oh well. I just did it in the front. But I'll have other pockets. Sometimes they're a little long-winded, though. Just kidding. Get it, Gail? I'm sure you've never heard that before. Not really long-winded. Maybe just, I know. Gail just blows me away with her creativity. How about that? Not long-winded. No, not long-winded. Huh. I'm just teasing. Nobody's long-winded. Just me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I better make sure that this is upside right. Yay, it's upside right. Good. And get the hole in there. Hello, Lisa. I'm binding the book. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is work this morning? So far, so good? Are you getting lots of stuff tea-dyed? Oh! But you're also... I'm also blown away by your creativity, Lala. I love that little thing that you put on our webpage. And everybody is welcome to share their art on the webpage, on the Facebook page. So all you have to do is take a picture of it and add it to the comments. Add it to the comments from your device. Oh, look. I got lots of thread here. Oh, that's okay. I'll worry about it in a little bit. Okay. So this is what the back looks like. Has anybody ever done counted cross stitch before? One time I was doing counted cross stitch, and the back of it was just like a ball of thread like this. I mean, like this much, you know. And then my friend, I went to Germany, and my friend showed me how to hide all of the strings and stuff. And then my back looked as good as my front. Oh, cool. Yeah, so I gave it to my sister, the picture, the one with the ball of thread on the back. But I made sure I framed it first so that it fit in the frame. This thing is driving me nuts. Come on. There we go. Let's tighten this up here. So we're going to pull this way. And we're going to pull this way. And we're going to pull this way. Get that tightened up there. There we go. That's better. I'll put this through the hole here. See that? I can put it through the hole there. Alright. And pull that out there. Thread that underneath there. And take that out of that. Pull this. Make sure it's tight. You gotta make sure on your back that it's going to be tight next to the book. No, I put that under there. You want one on one side and one on the other, and then you tie the knot. Oh, really? Well, I learned really you just tuck it under, and you can thread without a knot by when you put your thread in through your needle, you put 2 in there. I don't know. It's just weird. I threaded it without a knot. Okay, so I'm going to stick this up in the cup so I don't forget or lose it. So, we are, you know, that's right side up, but it's way far down here. So I don't know what the deal with that is. I don't know what I did. But it's still within the book, so I'm leaving it. It's still good. There we go. So I'm leaving it. So I got everything. I got the pocket there. This is all ready to go for decorations. I must have just, when I did this, I must have put the holes in upside down or something. I don't know. I don't know. Oh well. It makes it unique. So that's one. Something sticky on the back. Oh, so yesterday, what I did was, well, when I'm at work, I do little projects, but before I went to work, I made a copy of the back page of the Golden Book. So, I'll cut that out. and glue it on a piece of cardboard. There we go. This is kind of cute. I might save that. Oh, so oh, you got that right, Lala. That's right. Oh, great minds are ADHD. Here's that thing I was looking for. It's a library card. And I said when I found it, I was going to put it in with these that I have here. So, let's see here. These fell over. There you go. So they fit. Now, I can put these on my copier and make a copy of them. Because there's a library card, a client card, I guess that's the only one, a time card, and a perspective client card. And then a whatever that is, you know. So, I'm going to put this back up here. I wonder why A, B, C, D, E is back here. These should be up front. There. So, I'll just keep those in there, and then I'll make copies of those. This is my library box that I found. So, pretty cool. Thank you. Alright, so then these go there. And so here, so this one has just a blank cardboard on it already. Like somebody was trying to repair it. Has that on that side, so I'll probably just tack one of these on here when I'm ready to bind it. So, because it already has this on the inside. And this one book I should do too, because it's a Halloween one. Hello, kitty. Welcome, kitty. Attention deficit high definition. Ha 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 ha. Art. Oh, this is my alarm to wake me up in the morning. Not cool. I was supposed to get up at 8. Oh, but I couldn't sleep, so I got up earlier. So I need a file folder for these, I think. File folder. Oh, and I just happen to have a file folder. And you're right, little golden books on it. Oh. Oh no. Unicorn crow. That's funny. My friend, she has a rooster and it went off at work. I thought that was hilarious. So this one, how's this one? Oh man. So this one's all cattywampus. The fire brigade came around to inspect and they had not a fault to find. That's cool. No fault to find. So there is more pages on this one too. I got the front cover, I just don't have the back cover. And then there's this one. I have the front cover, but not the back cover. Oh, and then I was trying to get all my Christmas books in a row. Before, all done. And so I got them ready for binding. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Those are my 4 that I have left to put together. So, but anyways, I should just put those together and have them all done, and then we can start filling them. Now these are the ones that I've already completed. So that I already filled. So these are already bound. This one. There's another one. This one. Christmas Eve animals. And this one. Rudolph. So those are the 3 I've bound. I'm going to add another one here. Nope, that's it. Just those 3. Man, it seems like I've been binding these forever. You know? So I have those 3 ready to go. And, oh my goodness. And with the 12 Days of Christmas, that's what I got this book for, because I'll be able to make copies of, like, the Partridge in the Pear Tree. There's a partridge. 2 turtle doves. 3 French hens. 5 golden rings. Oh, this it says. 6 5 gold rings. Where's the 5 gold rings? 4th day of Christmas on the 5th day. Oh, these are the 5 golden rings. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. 6 geese laying, 7 swans a swimming. 8 maids a milking. 9 drummers drumming. Oh, let's see here. What's this one? 10 pipers piping. 11 ladies dancing. 12 lords a leaping. Those are the lords. I guess they're leaping. And the Prince of Plum Cake. No longer bides good fortune bean. For by this card one's role is seen. And a partridge in a pear tree. That's cool. And then it has all the... Oh, it's for collie birds. I thought it was calling. Collie birds are black as night, but sing sweetly in the light. And if one should happen by, 'twould be a lovely in pie. I know, isn't it cool? So it'd be, you just, make a copy instead of tearing it out of the book. And it's by Lee Grant. See if it says with the illustrations. Illustrations and text by Lee Grant. So I would just, make a copy of the page and put by Lee Grant. I know I don't want to tear it up. I don't want to tear it up. I just want the page, I just want the items out of it, the pictures. It's a really cool book. And it was, copyright 1993. So it's a nice one, and I just love it. Long before the Christmas era, winter was already time of feasts and festivals included in these celebrations, especially those of the Roman, were the customs of bringing into the house evergreen boughs recalled in the green spring, the giving of gifts, clay dolls, candles, small sweet cakes, and the election of a mock king, the wearing of disguises and reverse of roles, and the welcome of the new year with its new sun. That's pretty cool. Oh, it says, although the Christmas is universally celebrated on the 25th of December, the true date of the Nativity remains a mystery. To early Catholic Church, the important date was January 6th, the Epiphany, the date of the baptism of Christ, virtually the birth of his soul. By the 4th century, setting a date for the Nativity had become an issue for the rapidly expanding Christian faith. Perhaps the early Christmas sense that the mysticism of faith needed a human connection, the common appeal of a child of lowly birth. Perhaps they wished to compete with the popular religion of Mithraism, whose feast of the invincible sun took place on December 25th, the winter solstice on the Julian calendar. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Libraries have copiers. You just can't let them see you do it. Oh, nobody owns a day, right? And we know that Christ wasn't born in December. They just needed a holiday. Oh. The Solstice still practice their celebration on that day, right, Gail? Can't afford the library. Oh. A movie Peanut Butter? was the co-actor Jelly. Peanut butter, jelly, jelly, jelly. Peanut butter, jelly, jelly, jelly. This is one thing I put together from a show that I watched with Gail Agassiz, but the measurements were wrong, so this is a really tall book. Was supposed to be 9, so I might have to cut it down to 9, make 2 books out of it, and then sew it again on my better sewing machine. Yeah, because when I first started using my sewing machine, the stitching was wrong. So, anyways, so ladies, I am gonna call it a day. It is 8:12. I would think it was I like the tall book. Different like me. There you go. Alright. So maybe I should send this part of the book in your bag, huh? Everybody have a blessed day, and I hope everybody's day is very fruitful and everything, and just have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.